Hello. I'm live again to get some work done. It's Thursday, 222, and I am doing my next installment of the things I got from the bins. I went to the bins September, something or other. Doesn't say on the receipt. How could it not say? It was September something. Oh, the 28th. And today is October 12th. So that shows how much time has gone by. But I am kind of working my way through everything I got. I haven't been to the bins in a while, and I got a big haul. And so my process is super sophisticated. I write a list of everything I got. I just like to keep track of what I got when. It's very informal, but really for tax purposes, I know my cost of goods. So that's what I'm working through. And I started yesterday. And then Louise joined me, which was so fun. We got to chit chat, and I got partway through. So I'm doing the second chunk today. Yesterday, we went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 items. So let's see if we can do another 12 or so today. And I have probably about 20 minutes before I need to jump off. So I will get right to it. If you are new to my channel, and if we're new to getting to know each other, hello, my name is Becky. I'm a full-time reseller, and I sell on most of the major platforms, with Poshmark and eBay being my main two. And I am an everything seller, so I sell everything, but my main focus is clothing. And I'm also a consignment seller, so I sell on consignment, which means I get to source very infrequently. But this was an occasion when I went sourcing. And you know what? I've spoken about it now maybe 3 different times about why this trip to the bins was so ridiculous. And I never got to my point, which is like classic me, right, guys? So I'm telling the story and it's coming in like disjointed bits. But I realized yesterday that I didn't get to my point earlier. And then today I was like, I never got to tell the best part about why this trip to the bins was so stupid. So let me jump in, starting on the things that I picked up, and I will tell you why it was so stupid. So these are boys, I assume they're boys, Champion Youth Size Extra Large baseball pants, and they're like an easy flip as long as you kind of time the season right. Although from what I understand, youth baseball is now kind of more year round. So anyway, so I've told you guys before the whole silly story about how when I went to the bins that one time, the bins that's in my local town, which I'd gone to for years and years, how one day I got there and it just magically had closed. It was just closed down, and that was that. And I was like, oh my gosh, how embarrassing. I was there with a friend trying to show her the ropes. And when I got there, it was like a literal wall. So this is the same friend of mine. And I was like, okay, she was so excited to go. And then she was disappointed when it didn't work out. So I was like, okay, rain date, let's go to a different one that I go to, which is a few towns over, probably like half an hour, 40 minutes from my house, a bit of a trek from her house, but she really wanted to experience the bins. So we had a rain date, and that's this trip that I'm talking about here. So I'm just taking this little taggy bits off. So Alan, how are you? Hey, Becky, hope you and your family are good. We are good. And we're all like feeling better, which is good. And the girls are back at school, which is good. I'm back on routine, which is good. Actually, we missed you yesterday. I was talking about you a little bit. Yesterday, I kind of declared that I'm trying to rejigger my routine. I think you and I have spoken about that before. And today is one of the first days that I'm able to implement said rejiggering. Brand is Champ Pro. Youth Extra Large Baseball. How are you? How are things in your world? Have you gone back to the fair, or is it done? Was that a weekend endeavor? What's for dinner? Is it dinner time there? Don't tell me pizza, because that's going to make me jealous. So I'm telling this story. I'm going through a haul that I had at the bins. In the US, we have these big Goodwill outlets that sell clothing by the pound. And it's like the last stop on the Goodwill circuit before they go to their death, either overseas or rag house. And Look how cool this blanket is. I got it because it's like I knew Halloween was right around the corner, and I thought if I could get this listed quick, this would be like a fun Halloween blanket because Reese's promotes like really heavy in the US around this time of year. So that's just a random blanket, but if I can get, I don't know, $15, I think I would be okay with it. Blanket. Some of these things I was putting in my cart, not sure if it was going to be like a good, fruitful trip. And then by the end, I was like, all right, I should start putting some of this back. I have a lot, like I have extra, I have more than I need. And then I got really punchy and I was like, it's fine. I know I can sell it. I'll just keep it all. Like I wasn't as discerning as I guess maybe I could have been, but I'm not disappointed in that. I think that's going to be fun. Orange embroidered. And I did not run comps. I ran comps on a couple things, but I hate running comps when I'm out. It just slows me down. I want to enjoy, I want to get what I want. And I guess when I'm paying by the pounds, I can justify that like, oh, even if it's a bad buy, it's only at the bins, right? The things we tell ourselves. Did not get the notification until it was late. Which notification? That I'm live? We're good things. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm having watered down tea. There was like a little bit left in the glass and I put water in it. It's not as appealing. So this bag I actually just got because I needed an extra bag to hold my things, but I can always use them. And this is like a nice, it's called Tesco. I don't know if that's like a thing, but I will just throw it in the wash and use this as one of my new bags. I guess I could run comps and see if I want to sell this or not. Every time I go to throw things on the floor for my laundry pile, I bump into my light. Sorry. Tesco blue floral bag. Hope you did not say, oh, you mean yesterday. So hope I didn't say anything bad about you. No. Oh, yes, when I'm live. So I have not been like putting up a notice to say I'm going live in the future. I've just been shooting from the hip and going live when I have a couple minutes to spare, which is today. I'm like, okay, I can sort through my pile a little bit more. And I like doing things like in chunks like this because then my laundry doesn't get overwhelmed and backed up. But then also like my photographing, I'm not like putting a whole bunch of my photo station. Case in point, I think I photographed. So what did I say yesterday? I went through like 12 things. I think I probably photographed like 7 or 8 of them and listed them already. So I'm, able to keep up with it. So this is a coat. It's by Guess, and it's just a very basic tweedish kind of coat. Does tweed have to be a particular pattern, or can it be anything that's like this, kind of knit? And oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's like a fuzz. It's a Goodwill fuzz for you. Oh my goodness. Oh. Now I'm verklempt. Hold on, I have to blow my nose now. Oh, excuse me 1 second. Oh my word. I'm like tearing up. You can tell like one of these fuzzes just like floated up and like tickled me in my throat. I was trying to see if it was belted or not. I couldn't remember. It has like this little mini belts in the back, so it's kind of like pleated a little bit. Oh my goodness. So it's Guess, and the size is, oh man, the size is not on there. Let's see if the size is on the side. So BLW. Nope. All right, I'll have to measure it up. So it's like kind of faded off, and it looked like there was a large, but oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. What a tickle. Oh, yes. Black tweed coat. No size. No. So we didn't say anything bad. I was saying how you're my accountability buddy and how you hold me to task and how much I appreciate that because like we always say, when you're in business for yourself, you don't have to be in business by yourself. And I love that you hold me to task. And by the way, today I am at, let's see where I'm at today. So Alan, to anyone else who inquiring minds, Alan holds me accountable. I have a goal of 30 a day, Monday to Friday, 30 new listings. And I am at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20. I'm at 20. And that's pretty good because I have to do a few more photographs, and then that'll be my afternoon session. And then I can clock out of my job by 5 p.m. like most other people. I have vowed that I'm no longer going to pick up kids' vests because they sit for me. And then I thought this was like the cutest thing. I'm like, why did I get this? I hate selling kids' vests, but it's Hurley, which is a good brand. So I don't know, like, what was I thinking? Come on, Becky. I know it'll be easy to photograph and I can easily copy and paste a listing from another kids puffer that I have, but come on now. Alan, have you met Louise, who chats sometimes? She was on with me yesterday and I was saying how well you keep me accountable, and she's like my chatty buddy too. You had hot dogs with fried onions. Oh man. Oh, now I'm really jealous. And tomato sauce. Ooh, so was it were the hot dogs and the fried onions done in a sauce together, or was the hot dog on a bun with the onions and then the sauce over it? And did you melt cheese? Like, that almost is begging for cheese. Wait, you make your own hot dogs? Hold on. So in the US, there's like an expression that hot dogs are lips and ass, pardon the expression, but it's like from, the whole animal from front to back. So what do you put in your hot dogs? I'm curious. And don't they then become sausage? Or like, what is it? I don't really eat hot dogs. They're just like, I prefer a hamburger over hot dog. So I don't know what, like, I guess a hot dog is a type of sausage maybe. So you saw in my haul yesterday, I had 2 Izod women's golf skirts. And I'm sure this is the same person because they're all like the same size. This one was $7.29 at Goodwill. And it's just a pair of Izod golf shorts. There's like a faint pinstripe there. So 8, 10, pinstripe, golf shorts. That's odd because I'm sure that the skirts and the shorts are in different sections of Goodwill, right? Like, there's like a skirt section and a short section, unless they were all under athletic wear. So it's amazing to me that they all landed themselves at the bins at the same time. So maybe I'm just imagining it was the same woman, but I already have those golf skirts listed. So I'll just change the word to from skirt to short, and then put these up as well. This brand is It's Our Time. I got this for my daughter because I thought she would like it. I don't know, something about this mustardy color is just so fall to me. And this has like this kind of like a square weave on the front and then like a basic on the back. And so I'm going to see if my daughter wants it or not. Medium. I don't think that brand is anything special. It's Our Time. Mustard. Neck sweater. Okay. Oh, so I'm gonna finish this story that's been so dragged out and it's taking me forever. I have to apologize. You guys know I'm easily distracted. Case in point, now when we're talking about hot dogs, I really want to know about the hot dogs. Yes, I've spoken to Louise on your chat. Yeah, oh good, you remember her. Yeah. Hot dogs had pork, red onions, and red chilies inside the hot dog. Okay. Oh, look at you, chef. So do you have like a hot dog maker, like a sausage tuber kind of thing? That's cool. I had an attachment. I got it for free from my KitchenAid, and I don't know. I don't think I would I wouldn't even know what to do to make a hot dog. So this trip to the bins was supposed to be our second try at visiting the bins, because the first one had been converted into a regular Goodwill. So I drive my friend for her birthday. We're going to this other one, and the same exact thing happens for the second time. We get to the second bins in Pennsylvania, and I go to get in there. I had actually arrived a couple minutes early, and so usually it's like the Goodwill on one side and the Goodwill outlet on the other side. And I get to the Goodwill, and I'm like, where's the outlet? Like, where's the outlet part? The whole thing was just it was huge, but a big Goodwill. They did the same thing. They closed down the outlet part and turned it into a whole big Goodwill. So I'd gone early because I wanted to look, again, the story of me on the epic search for dance leotards for my kids. And I was like, well, let me just go to that first. I'll wait for my friend. I was going to be a couple minutes early, and then we'll bop over to the outlet. So I called her. I was like, you are going to be so upset. Like, the same thing happened a second time. It's closed. It's just totally like evaporated. It's like it was never there. So I talked to the lady at the counter, and I was like, what's going on? She's like, oh yeah, because I was just there. She's like, oh yeah, it just converted over. I think she said it was like July. So I guess it was like, a few months since I'd been there. But I'm like, how does this happen twice where I go to show up? And not only that, on the website, it still says outlet there. So I'm not totally crazy, right? So I called my girlfriend. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, it happened again. I asked the clerk, I said, where is the nearest bins? Like where is this one so she said that they'd all been like absorbed into a like regional type situation. It was in a town that was like another half an hour, 45 minutes away. So I called my friend. I was like, okay, do you want to shop at this Goodwill, which was very expensive, by the way? Or do you want to go to the bins? It's going to be another half an hour, 45 minutes. And we both had to be back in time to pick up our girls. So she said yes. And she's like, yes, I want to finally go to the bins. Like, we can't keep having this like not happen. And so we drove and we went, and it was so fun. We had a really, really good time. But I'm just kind of pissed that like all of the local bins are closing, and they're all at this big warehouse in the middle of nowhere. And I'm sure that they're trying to like streamline their process or something. But I even said to the woman at the bins location, I'm like, I feel like you guys are missing out on business. I used to stop at the bins like pretty frequently. I told you my kids, it was right by their school. I mean, I'd go in there and like get a whole cart full. And now I'm going once a quarter or something, or, so infrequently because it's not close. So it's going to have to be like an outing. But we made it, and we had a really good time, and I got some good things. So that's what I'm kind of working through today. Sausage mixer and filler using sheep's intestines. Oh, cringe. Alan, you lost me there. So the sheep's intestines, I'm assuming that's like the casing, like what do they call it? Casing, the tubing, the lining for the sausage. All right, look at this jacket I got. It's a little bit stiff, but it is 100% leather, and it is, look how cool. So it says it's a size 9-10, but I have a feeling that this is vintage. The brand is Casablanca, and it looks like it's missing the inside lining because there's a second zipper. But look how cool. It's got like the little epaulets. It's a total like moto. Here, I'll see if I can stand up so you can kind of see the whole thing. It's got like this, just the like cloth hem. It just feels so vintage, so 80s, 90s. So I'm gonna have to do some research on the brand Casablanca, but I will, and look at, like, it's got this members only jacket kind of feel to the back with this like flap. Oh, I just totally love it. Leather, like genuine leather in a cool jacket at Ben's price. Oh, heck yeah, I'm totally here for it. So I will let you guys know what I end up listing that for. I love selling leather jackets and suede and all that stuff. I don't personally know very many of my friends or people who are wearing so much of that, but I feel like the people who love leather and suede like are really loyal to it. And I just sold, what platform did it sell on? Let me show you guys. I just sold that suede jacket. Was it on? I can't remember where I sold it. I'll show you. This is the jacket. Did I show you guys this recently? I think it sold for 50 something. Isn't that a beautiful jacket? And it had, that's the back. It had this beautiful lining and it had a stain on it. Do I photograph the stain? Yeah. Yeah, so there was like a mark on it and I tried to get it out and then I was like, woo, Becky, stop. You're ruining it. So I just disclosed all of that. But, and look, I just sold this actually a couple of weeks ago. I think I showed you this one too. That was let's talk about vintage. Look at the shoulder pad, and it's got like pleating and shoulder pads. Can't remember if I like a zoom. Yeah, look at that. Oh, gorgeous, like red suede. Woo, that just sold in September. So I sold 2 suede jackets in September, and now I have my leather. I just listed, since we're doing show and tell. Oh, here. I just listed this 2 nights ago. Another suede jacket. I cannot remember where I got this one from. What's going on? Oh, here. It's the back. Belted. So I have to check my spreadsheet. I can't remember if this was for one of my consigners. I don't remember it being for one of my consigners, but it could have been from one of them that I took in like at the tail end of winter, and I didn't want to list it in winter. I was like, I'll wait until it's hot. So it's either hers or it's mine. I keep impeccable records of things, but usually this old record keeper is pretty accurate for me. But on the rare occurrence that I don't remember, I just pull out my handy dandy spreadsheet. Look at these shorts. I just got these because they were an easy sell. I've sold this brand, I think this style already, so I can just copy the listing. It'll probably only sell for like $20, but they're short crops, new with tags still on them. They're Forever 21 size, 27 fringe shorts. Not fringe, raw hem. Forever 21 short, new with tag, 27. I'll do like one more and then the bus is probably coming soon. Correct. Yeah. Okay. So that's, well, I'm glad you're not eating the sheep's intestines, that you're just using it as the lining. But hold on, you still have to like touch it and like fill it. And so do you go to the butcher and just say like, hi, can I have some pig intestines? I'm making hot dogs. Or like, do they sell them in like a little package? Ooh. I'm kind of getting a little bit creeped out, but I'm also kind of getting like a little bit curious. Humphrey Bogart. Oh, you know, that the one that I just sold, or this one? I feel like the one that I sold is more Humphrey. So here's another golf skirt. It must have been the same person. It's kind of like just a head scratcher. $650. That's what they had it priced at. Size 10. This is Liz Golf. What a fun pattern, huh? And it has the shorts, but it's got like the cute little flappity doodah. These are so simple. They are so simple to list because they just lay flat. So I like throw it up, picture, copy paste my listing, and then I feel like people who enjoy the sport of golf are willing to pay up a little bit more. Skirt. So let's see what this goes for. I just sold the golf skirt. I think I showed it the other day. I guess maybe it was like 2 weeks ago now. Maybe that was, I can't remember if I went to the bins before and found all this golf stuff or if I sold that after. I don't know. I must be sending out like golf vibes. All right, I'm going to stop there. I still have so much more. Oh my goodness. There's so much to go through, but I mean, I got a lot. So I spent $111. And so far I'm up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 items. And I want to say I have like maybe 30 more to go. So, all right, I'm going to stop there. I will be back. Probably not tomorrow, maybe Saturday. I'm not sure, but I'm on track for my 30 a day. I've got 20 done. I have to take a few more photos this afternoon and then get my remaining 10 up for the day. I think I'll try to list 5 in this afternoon and then maybe 5 this evening. And like, although I would like to wrap up by 5, like it'd be nice to like stop my workday at 5. I've been talking about getting my photo bank up. So that's my priority. And that's why I want to get a ton of photos. So I'm going to put priority on photographing so I have enough photos to get me through the next few days. And that's my next routine. So No, you work for a company for 30 years delivering all the butcher needs. Okay, so you get them from them. Oh, well, that's cool that you have that relationship. Okay. Well, then you also can attest to the quality, right? You know, you're getting some good intestines. Alan, this wins the award for like the weirdest conversation, but I love it. Anyway, thank you for coming and chatting with me, Alan, even though it is a bizarre sheep intestine conversation. It is definitely past the time. And I'm glad that I finally got my story out about how the bins was closed, not once, but twice. And I've also ingested a little bit of my local bins when I swallowed that buzz. So I'll recover from that. Alan, I hope I catch you next time. And I hope you enjoy your hot dogs. So, all right, talk to you soon. Thanks for hanging out.